Okay, I got some new fish in from overseas, and I got Snow White Albinos, 2 pair. So what I'm doing to start it out is when I get new fish in, they're very expensive, or if I'm out of room too, I use these 2.5 gallon small tanks to keep them in at first. These are very healthy. This female is already hit, which is fantastic. So I'll probably get some babies out of her within a week or two, possibly a few days if the stress from being shipped from Asia, then JFK Airport probably, or LaGuardia, and then here. But the 2.5 gallon tanks work well for about 3 reasons that I've come up with. One, it seems like when I acclimate fish that came from totally different water, such as another country, or New Jersey, which is also another country, I think, technically, the fish seem to adjust way better in smaller tanks. I don't know if it's because there's less water, new water for them to deal with, or really what the difference is. I don't use the drop them in method. I acclimate them, and what I do is I use their water, put them in these little containers that you can see, and then I put in about halfway up the container with the new tank water. This tank water has been aged for 5 days with plants in it, and about an hour later I go in and put some more water in, and then if they're looking pretty decent like these are, I go ahead and dump them into the tanks. So I'm going to try to do that now with one hand and see how well that goes. Alrighty, here we go. They are taking a Disneyland ride into a new tank. So the tank plants in this tank and the other one are a thin leaf water sprite, which actually sounds like thin leaf water sprite when you say it right. This is a close-up of one of the males. Has like a thumb type dorsal, which I really like. I'm not sure what the technical term for that is, but anyway, there's a female. It looks to me like there's a little bit of yellow in the coloration, which is pretty good. I also see a little bit of light bluish or green. This is the nicer male of the two, and I fed them a little bit in the little cups. And here's the other one. This one just has like a little nick out of the caudal edge, which probably happened in shipping. But they are beautiful fish. This female, like I said, is definitely hit. And the short-term goal is to keep them alive until I get some babies. The long-term goal is twofold with these. I want to cross in my yellow deltas to some of the babies when I get them. I'm going to do that both ways, male to female for each strain, not male to male or female to female, because that's not going to work. And the hopes that I have for that is I want to get black-eyed Snow White Albinos, or pastels, or whatever the heck they're called these days. And I also want to have a line that's related to the yellow deltas, so I can get a better size on the body on those, so I can do a little better with showing them in that class, probably for 2020, because this year's shows start in about 3 months. So these plans are going to be for the year after. I'm already growing out ones for this year's shows. So that's the plans. The other plan will be I'll probably sell some to try to get some of the money back, because it's not cheap. But I really enjoy the coloration on these and the fins. They really sent me nice fish. And this female probably had babies not too long ago. It looks like she's thinned out, because I'm sure they thinned them out before shipping. The male's up in the plant, so I really can't get him. So that's why I keep showing this male. Sorry to keep moving around, but I was actually trying to keep the fish that are the subject of the video in the video. So anyway, that's the last look at them. This is a cross I made of those Japan Blue Firetail double swords to full reds. I don't have the orange color anymore. This larger male is a male growing out from the second batch of fry. This female is from the first batch of fry. So at this point I'm doing brother to sister crosses, and then that'll be son to mother, father, etc. Because I have a little bit of everything. But I know I still have the Japan Blue color on the body. The orange coloration has turned more of a red. You can see with this one, which is really what I wanted to do. It'll probably be a second bonus if I end up getting delta tails out of them, as well as double swords. So I got a lot of babies in the tank, different spots the tank there. So these are progressing nicely. And this I'm going to try to show is another cross that I had made with the red lace snakeskins that gave me these really interesting reds. I don't know if they're like a wild type red, or they definitely have other colors in it a little bit. It's like almost like a bicolor. So I'm really enjoying this. Now with the first batch of these that I put aside, I selected 5 males, which were nice, and the 1 female, which you can see is definitely hit. There are some babies in there somewhere, probably hiding in the Java moss. And these have nice fins, good shape on the dorsal and the tail. This one has a little bit of a yellow spot, or a yellow rectangular box at the bottom of the body. And these are something I'm going to keep working on. For now, I have them in a small tank. Once I get a freed up large tank, they'll go in. The males are healthy, but they have a really large tail, so it kind of looks like they're struggling. But once I put food in the tank, they zip all over the place. So this is pretty promising. I'm looking forward to doing some more with this. And this also came out of the cross I made that produced the red mosaic E-type snakeskins, which is why you see some of these little extra colors in there. So the female's pretty close to dropping again. So that's another good thing. So I'm going to have to take those babies out, because I got to separate which ones are going to be reds, which ones could be snakeskins, etc. So anyway, it's just a bit of an update on some new stuff. I really like these. These are going to be something I'm going to enjoy working on. I certainly hope they do well in my tanks, and I don't have any problems with them kicking the bucket. This is, like I said, the nicer male. So anyhow, that was some new fish that came in, and the ways I acclimate them, which you know, some people do, some people don't. Some just drop them in the tanks. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.